wee, oh wee, oh wee, oh wee. Lie down. Oh wee, lie down. Lie down. Oh wee, lie down. Ah, that's better. Come on. And they lined themselves up. And Steve saw the hole in the hill, and he tried to run round it. Someone once told me, never work with children and listen to what they said. Walk on, Alf, come on, walk on, come by. Walk on, lie down. This time, Steve, you can see the hole. Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. Well, they at last got through the hole in the hill. They headed onwards, those brave ducks, towards the castle. But the castle was surrounded by a great deep moat, and there's nothing more dangerous to a duck than deep water. And they thought that they fell in, they'd surely drown. So if they get close, I need you all to shout, "Mind the puddle, duck." Did I get a groan for that one? I didn't hear you shout. They nearly went in. Let's try it again. Come by, come by, come by, come by. Come by, come by. Lie down, come by. Lie down. And Mary looks on, a bit disconsolate. Right, lie down. Oh, wee, oh, wee. Right, what are we going to shout?
Mind the thunder.
Come by. Oh, thank goodness for that. Well, they didn't fall in the deep water. It would have been much too dangerous. But there was still further to go. Well,
should we go on then?
The bridge that they had to get underneath. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the bit of the show I've been a bit worried about, to be honest, because you might notice my ducks are quite tall. Can you see that? And the bridge is rather low in the middle there. I'm really worried that they're going to bang their heads if they go underneath. So I've been trying to work out what we could shout at them to remind them not to bang their heads. Well, I've been thinking about it and I can't think. Can anyone think what we might shout? Sorry? Yeah, well, we know they're ducks. Obviously they're ducks. But what are we going to shout? Duck! Brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? But ducks are really hard of hearing. You have to shout an awful lot louder than that, else they'll never hear. Can we try it? 1, 2, 3. Duck! No, they never heard that. That wasn't loud enough. Try 1, 2, 3. No, I reckon they might. Let's give it. Lie down. Lie down. Give it a go. We're coming up to the bridge. 1, 2, 3. Steve said, I did hear something. I think there was a bit of an echo. It wasn't very loud though. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Oh, how we ruined it. Lie down. Oh, wee, oh, wee, oh, wee, oh, wee. Oh, wee, oh, wee. That one, lie down one more time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, well done. Well, they got under the bridge at last. And they headed further and further to the castle. But, you know, they tried swimming, they tried walking. And still they hadn't found the way through. So we've done this, we know the ducks couldn't swim there, we know they couldn't walk. What else might a duck be able to do to get into the castle? I'll give you a clue. Fly! Did you say fly? That is a brilliant idea. But they'd never take off from the grass, would they? So perhaps they could do with a ramp. Do you think if I got my ducks, lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down. Do you think if I got my ducks to come round here at 20 miles an hour and they came round here and they hit the ramp like this, and bearing in mind the wind is north-northeast, 26 miles from the south, about 14 knots. They come through here, they'd hit the ramp, and they'd take off there and they fly like this, over there, fly, and land in there. Oh, absolute silence. You're looking at me like I'm completely stupid. I know that look, my wife gives it to me all the time. Who reckons that's the best idea you've ever heard in your life? Who reckons it's absolutely guaranteed to succeed and nothing could possibly go wrong? Oh, ye of little faith, who reckons it's the worst idea you've ever heard? Well, see, don't forget who's been training these ducks all winter. Don't forget who's done 600 times through the hole that they took 10 minutes to get through. Just remember, Prince Alfred, because quite good sometimes, is in charge. Are we ready? Yes, let's give it a go. Come by. Now, just remember, come by. These ducks have been at duck flying school all winter. Come by, Alf, come by. Welcome. They've done their altitude training. Steve there at the front, he's just qualified as captain. Lie down. He says we'll be cruising at an altitude of 20 feet. We'll be passing over the Dog and Duck Harbour, landing in about 3 seconds later. It might be a bit of a bumpy landing, so please fasten your seatbelts. There we are. So they stood there. They looked a bit nervous. As you would do with a big flight, they flap their wings just to get a bit of exercise and get a bit of air in them. Now you're thinking it's going to work, aren't you? Oh, we lie down. And they lined up. Lie down. Lie down. And if we had a drum roll, now we would have it. Lie down. Here we go. They took a run out. And they flapped their wings and they... It wasn't very good, was it, really? Who was it who said that was a perfect idea and guaranteed to succeed? It was me, wasn't it? Yeah. Who was it who said it was a rubbish idea? It was all you lot, wasn't it? Okay, I was wrong. Did it work last time? What are we going to do then? We've tried everything. Should we ask Mary if she's got any other ideas? That'd be a good idea? I'll try Mary. Mary! You're not Mary, you're a dog. Mary! We're having a bit of trouble getting into the castle. Have you got any ideas? Oh, she says she might have. We better come round this side, Mary, as well, so everyone can see you round there. Look, out the door here, Mary. Come on. Wait, you. Go on. There. There. Well, that's interesting, because Mary said, why don't you ask Felicity the sheep? That's a good idea, I hadn't thought of that. Had you thought of asking Felicity? No, that's right. Well, Felicity just happens to be passing by at that moment, and she's quite a posh sheep, so if we give her a call, she might trot round and say, can we all try calling Felicity? Felicity! A bit posher than that. Felicity, are you out there? And at that moment, who should trot round the corner but Felicity the sheep? Who should trot round the corner but Felicity the sheep? Ah, there she came. Who should trot round the corner but Felicity the sheep? Perfect timing. Well done. Well, Felicity was just out. Thanks, Nick. There we are. Taking a heavy load of hay back to the farm. She was the hardest working sheep on the farm. She had to bring all her own hay in for the winter. There we are. And she trotted along. She was also... Have we got a slight problem at the back? Don't look at that! She was also the cleverest sheep on the farm. Now, if I explain the problem to her, Felicity, yeah, we're trying to get into the castle, yeah? And we've tried to find a way in, and we've been a bit unsuccessful. Well, Felicity looked at the castle, and she looked back at me. Good girl. And she's got dreadful breath, so I'm going to move away from there. And she said, what you need is a super duck. Super duck? What's a super duck, Felicity? She said, well, apart from the clovers, Felicity, they are. She said, I just happen to have one with me, and with that, she dropped down the back of her cart, and out jumped Super Duck! Oh, fantastic. Lie down, Elf. Lie down, come by, lie down. Brilliant, well done, Felicity. Felicity sometimes gets a clap like this, because she's done it rather well. Well done, Felicity. And she trotted back off to the changing room, and she might well be seen again later. Mary's seen it all before, so she just looked on. You're right, Nick. Brilliant, thank you. Lie down. Well, Super Duck entered the ring. And straight away you could tell he was the cleverest duck of the lot. Because his brain was so big they'd had to stick an extra bit on top of his beak to fit it all in. Well, he said, I'll soon find your way into the castle. And he led the other ducks on, come by. Lie down, accompanied by Prince Alfred, they're quite good sometimes. Lie down, come by. Lie down, come by, come by, come by, come by, come by, come by. Lie down, walk on, Alf, 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 walk on. And he led them round the corner, come by. Lie down, come by, lie down. And walk on, Alf, 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 oh wee, walk on. And he led them, he said, there must be a way into those hills somewhere.